Paris. It's famous for a lot of things, and one of those things is macarons. And one of the best to do it in Paris is la durée. So that's what we're making today. Now first you'll need 3 large eggs, but only the egg whites. So remove the egg whites by hand. Yeah, you gotta stick your hand in and remove them, and it's gonna be a little gooey, but this is the best method to do it. Next, you'll need some powdered sugar. You gotta sift it though, to make it soft and lump free. Choose your sifter wisely. The sifter I chose originally proved to be too much work, so I changed to a basic sifter without the mechanical gadgets as I moved into sifting the almond flour. So sift 1 cup of almond flour and make sure you sift everything twice. This makes sure all the lumps are gone and it's very smooth. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay, back to cooking. Pour your egg whites into the mixing bowl and mix them until they become no longer translucent, and mix them until they become white and frothy. And don't add all of your sugar in at the same time. Make sure you pour it in a little bit at a time and then mix some until the peaks become white and stiff when you pull the beater out. Next, you're going to add a ½ teaspoon of vanilla extract, followed by 2 drops of yellow food coloring. Just 2 drops. Then you'll continue to mix until the peaks are stiff. Now we're going to have some fun. We're going to mix in the sugar and all the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. The key is to mix until everything is smooth enough and you can lift the batter and create a figure 8 without it breaking. That's when you know that you've stirred your batter enough. Now, you can go out and buy a piping bag. I choose to make my own. It's cheaper and it's really quick. I just take a plastic baggie, cut a hole in the tip, cut off the top, fill it, and then macaron away. Now this is the fun part. You get to pound the tray. You do this several times so you can get all of the air out of the macarons. Set the macarons aside for about 20 minutes and then dropping them in the oven and baking. I usually do 17 to 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And while that's going on, we'll also start making the buttercream filling. So 2 sticks of butter, 3 cups of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, and then you've got to have lemons. It's all about that lemon flavoring to bring out that extra boost of flavor. About ½ of a lemon juice. Then you'll have 1 tablespoon of lemon zest, and you want to make sure that that's all fresh. Then add that to your mixer and blend. You'll need to add 1, maybe 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream to get it nice and smooth. Now it's time to check out our macarons, fresh out of the oven. So this is what they look like. These are my first macaroons. Not too bad. I got to work on the shape part, but I think other than the shape and maybe getting some of those air bubbles out, I think that for a first try. So now let's see what it looks like once we put the icing in and see how they look from there. Now, as I mentioned before, we're doing these la dure style. La dure, la dure. That's about all the French I know. Now, we're back to assembling our macarons. So there you have it. This is my first attempt at making macaroons. I think they came out pretty good. The feet rose the way they were supposed to. I got to work on the shape, the presentation is something. But I've already tasted one and they are pretty delicious. And they're going to be even better tomorrow because you're supposed to wait 24 hours before you eat them. I was told that by a chef in Paris. So I'm going to wait the 24 hours to eat the rest and see if they taste any better. I think they will, but as I said, here's my first dose of macaroons. And I'm pretty happy. Oh, look at that. Oui, oui, monsieur. Paya!